Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we just need to tick forward one day to repair a bit. Do we have mech warriors available for another mission though? We have 3. And if we tick forward one day, we will have no additional mech warriors. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna tick forward one day. There we go. And I think we're going to tick forward these 4 days, just so that we have these mech warriors ready to go. Okay, we're not going to tick forward one more day, but in one day we will have 4 additional mech warriors ready to go, but we do not currently need them, so we're not going to go for them. And instead, we're just going to deploy. So, we're going to see what we've got here. This is a Blackout. Probably can't do that. This is a battle in the jungle. This is not great salvage. Jungle recovery. Lowlands recovery. Significant resistance. 2 skulls. I don't know that that's worth this salvage level. Realistically. I mean, we could try this Blackout. It might be okay. Maybe. Salvage isn't great, but then again, resistance should be pretty low. Let's give it a go and see how it goes. I think we'll sit right here, 1 priority salvage, middle of the road payment. We'll accept that. And we're not going to run Squire and Warbore. We are going to run Devourer, I think, in the Vulcan. And I think Showboat in the Stealth. And Coach in the Shadowhawk. Except we're not going to run the Shadowhawk here. We're definitely going to run the Panther. We definitely want that artillery. Okay. I mean, the Shadowhawk would be able to help contest points. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think we do run the Shadowhawk here. I still don't like the Shadowhawk's loadout, but given the hard points that the Shadowhawk has, I'm not sure how much better we can get that loadout. Like, maybe we replace the large laser with a pulse laser, but realistically, I think this is about as good as the Shadowhawk is going to get. We may later on outfit the Shadowhawk as a replacement for the Panther, put the Thumper on there. But for now, let's give this a go. I don't necessarily expect that we win this mission. I don't even remember how the Blackout mission type works. I just remember that you have to move fast, and it's one that I like to avoid. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this ends up working. Hopefully it works out okay. I mean, it's a decent amount of pay. And we do have 3 fast mechs and 2 slow mechs. So we need to establish a sitrep. Last week, radio comms with a strategic outpost was interrupted in mid-data stream to one of the remote relays, and we've been unable to re-establish contact. Our other units are all tied up, so we need you to make contact and get a sitrep. Interrupted midstream. How much does that, Commander? We better be ready for anything down there. Indeed, we better. Well, hopefully it gets around to loading. Usually by the time we're done with the briefing, it has loaded. But apparently not in this case. There we go. Now we're good. We do have 4 allies. It's interesting. Landing site secure. Let's do what we agreed, Commander. Scout that data relay and take it from there. Good luck. Okay. So who do we have on our side here? We've got a J. Edgar, we've got a Scorpion, we've got a second Scorpion, and we've got a Copperhead. Okay. So we need to establish a sitrep with 2 units. We're going to move in with our Hunchy. We're going to take our Vulcan up over this direction.
Copy that.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
On my way.
I don't even remember how this works. Okay, our tanks are just going to keep up with us, I think. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do what I can.
That... That turret is neutral. I don't like this.
Moving out.
I would like it better if that turret was against us. Okay. Well, we'll just keep closing in.
10-4.
I'm quite certain I've done a Blackout mission before. But maybe not. I'm pretty concerned about those turrets, but I don't think they'll activate until we have 2 units in the area. So that's fine.
I'm there.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna get ambushed, right? That's the only way that this goes. And in that case, what type of a turret is this? Light laser. And these other turrets, that's a standard LRM. This one up over here is a light turret ballistic.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Well, we can trigger the trap. And so we shall.
You betcha.
A lance of mechs? We were told to expect minor resistance. Shit. Lance, engage! Looks like we walked into a full assault, Commander. Contacts are hostile and incoming. At least this data relay has some kind of turret defenses. They're booting up now. So the turrets are on our side? Well, that's different. Turrets are not on our side. That's not different. At least I don't... Well, actually... No, the turrets are on our side.
Orders.
Okay. Well, we're going to close in with our stalker here.
Heading out.
And we see a helicopter over here. Oh, we're not actually in combat.
I'm rolling.
We're going to have to wait till next round. Okay. So we see a helicopter over here. That's a Mantis. We see... That's our mortar turret. They dropped over here. Okay, that's a Javelin. And 2 more helicopters. This isn't very threatening.
Yep.
What did I think Blackout was, then? Because I'm not sure I've ever run this mission type before. Let's see, 6.8%, 8.8. Yeah, we can hit this Ripper. Or try to.
Okay, I'm on it.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything. But it was worth a shot.
I missed.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
I want to get the Vulcan in behind the Javelin here. And yes, it has a million evasive pips, but these are still halfway decent hit odds.
Affirmative.
Looks like we did succeed in narking it. That's pretty great.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We can get our stealth back here. And with the Javelin's rear arc softened up, that wasn't very softened up. We still could theoretically kill this with a 57% chance on the Streak SRMs. Okay.
And there's more where that came from.
Not absolutely ideal, but not the worst either. Okay. Good try.
Warning. Minimal damage.
Indeed.
Good to go.
We're going to come in with the Stalker here. And I think we definitely 100% go for the Javelin. Yeah, nothing else is even close. It's going to be front arc, which is not necessarily ideal, but it's a Javelin. Like, that armor reduction is fine.
Yup.
The Shadowhawk is, I think, going to cruise up over this way,
Roger that.
and
Commander.
also put fire into the Javelin.
I'm on him.
Ooh, that was actually really solid. Both right in that torso.
Inflicted some nasty on that sumbitch.
This Javelin is actually that wasn't on the torso, that was on the arm. But this Javelin is really hurting. Fantastic. The Mantis moves up. Fires on the mortar turret. We don't care. I mean, since we've got the tank support, this is really not a problem. Tank support and turrets. Firing on the light quad gun. We don't care. That quad gun will be quite effective, in theory, against the helicopters. Which is why we're engaging the Javelin, and allowing the helicopters to be engaged by the tanks and turrets. That Mantis is now panicked. And it might be dead here. Coolant crit. Okay, it's not actually dead. Okay. Now it's probably dead. Oh wow, a rotor crit, but it's still up. It ejected. Fine. Firing on the Javelin. That was a little unfortunate. We were in that splash zone.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, I mean, it still costs money though, right?
I hear ya.
That's the unfortunate bit. Okay, we're going to take the stealth in behind the Javelin.
Going
And this
turbo.
should finish off the Javelin, 100%. I don't see a scenario where the Javelin survives this. Actually, there's no XL engine, so maybe it survives, but the odds are still pretty low on that.
Yes.
Okay, it ejected. Fantastic.
Yes, Commander.
So we're just going to take the Vulcan up over this way, I think.
Got it.
And we're going to fire on this guy. Odds are pretty low that we hit it, but that's okay. We actually did do 16 damage. That's something. More than I was expecting, to be honest. Copperhead fires on the Ripper. Misses. No one is shocked.
What do you need?
We're going to move forward with the Hunchy here. And I'd like to move over to this flank.
Moving to position.
There we go. And we're going to fire on the Ripper.
Confirmed.
And it's dead. Fantastic.
And stay down.
Oh, it will.
Confirmed.
So we're going to cruise in with the Shadowhawk here. This is not quite within optimal range, but it'll have to do. There we go. We either came at the right time or the worst time. Good job on dispatching that assault. I fear that's not the last of them, though. Expect more Op4, Commander. Okay. So that's not all of them. I've never done Blackout before, clearly. I must have thought that this was that, that mission type that was, what was that called? Triangulation? Something like that? Where you have to get there within a very certain amount of time and then get out for the artillery strike? I must have thought that it was like that. But it clearly isn't. Okay, the main facility is over here, and I think... I mean, setting up our fire support up here wouldn't be awful.
On the move.
Yeah, that seems like our best bet.
Got it.
Okay, we're going to close our Stalker in there. Our Shadowhawk does not have jump jets, but it looks to me like there's a way down over here, so that's not a problem.
You got it.
Okay. So this is the main compound. I wonder if we have turrets here as well. Okay. We are, of course, out of combat, which is fine.
On it.
I kind of want to have the Vulcan, Stealth, and Shadowhawk keep going slow, because our other mechs are kind of falling behind. As are our escort here. Okay, Hunchy is going to sprint up. These three are all going to chill. Stalker's going to sprint up. Okay. Well, let's see what we've got. These guys are barely moving. Okay. I mean, we can't control them, and we're not really going to wait for them. But,
Position.
Stealth can't make it up there? Noted.
Affirmative.
I thought for sure that you'd be able to run up this embankment. But no, okay. We're going to have to go around with the Shadowhawk and Hunchy. That's going to delay us, for sure. Okay, well, I misread that terrain. That's my bad. Okay, Hunchy is going to come around this way. Vulcan is just going to move 1 hex, as is the Stealth.
On my way.
Stalker can move up there. Shadowhawk can move there.
Commander.
Okay. Well, we're well on the way now. We're just going to move 1 hex this turn as well. But we're nearly in position.
Heading out.
So we're going to move over to here and over to here.
Moving out.
Okay, we see additional allied turrets, potentially allied turrets anyway.
On it.
Shadowhawk can close
I
in.
got you.
Excellent. These vehicles are just kind of chilling back here. I don't know, maybe we'll be attacked over there again?
Let's move.
Who knows? We're going to have the Vulcan move a little ways here.
Uh-huh.
Stalker is going to close in as quick as it can.
Roger that, Commander.
Okay. And I think after this round, we'll start moving full speed again. I think the Stalker is close enough to provide fire support now. Which was the main goal here.
Standing by.
So we're going to have the Vulcan take a peek up over this way. Hunchy can go there.
Copy that.
Stealth can come right behind the Vulcan. Stalker there.
Location confirmed.
And Shadowhawk right there. Okay. So presumably we need to get into the target zone and trigger it again. I mean, so far we've barely taken any damage. But those guys are definitely just chilling back there. And I'm not necessarily okay with this.
Aye, aye.
Atreides' Marauders? We weren't expecting to see you, not in one piece anyway. What a sight for sore eyes. Welcome to the front lines. Front lines? Lucky us. We've been sent by the pirates to aid and assist. How are you all doing in there? What's the sitrep? We first noticed our data streams were being interrupted and then had the odd scout probe our defenses. You arrived right on time for the main event, it seems. We've got contacts. Incoming! Where? Okay, so we have to defend these buildings. We see a gun technical over there. That's a rifle position. Okay. This is... what is this? Light rocket turret? And a standard LRM turret. Okay. We're going to position our stealth over here.
Don't need to tell me twice.
We see a pair of Icarus 2s, a Dervish, and a gun technical.
Moving out.
Okay. We'll place the Shadowhawk over here. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
The stealth can move up over this direction. And I kind of want to jump for the additional evasive pip.
Got it.
And I want to eliminate this gun technical ASAP if possible. Our hit odds are slightly better on the Dervish. But this is really lightly armored.
Roger that. Firing on target.
It's panicked, but we didn't quite kill it. Okay.
Your orders, Skipper.
We're going to come up here with the Shadowhawk.
You got it.
And the only thing we can fire on is this Dervish. This is side arc. I don't expect a hit here.
10-4.
Yep, did not happen. That is expected. Icarus comes in, does nothing.
Yep.
We're going to move up with our Hunchy, and we can hit this Icarus side arc. In this side, what is there? We actually don't know. Okay, but we have decent hit odds.
I'm taking this shot.
Some pretty good leg damage there, actually. That Icarus is quite weak at this point. This Icarus is heading up this way, and that's a slight concern.
Ready for orders.
We only need one to survive one building. So we're going to sprint the Stalker forward here. And we're going to fire on this Icarus, but I think we're not going to fire our lasers here. I don't want to stray shot our Hunchy, and we're awful close to that.
Attacking from position.
Okay. Dervish moves up. does a whole lot of nothing. Gun technical also moves up.
Orders.
We're going to bring in our Vulcan over this way. Question is, do we go for the gun technical or for the Icarus here? Hit odds are slightly better on the Icarus. We may be able to get a knockdown on it. The Icarus is the higher threat, but the gun technical is the more likely to be killed.
Firing full complement on enemy.
But we did succeed in narking it. So that's something, I guess. J. Edgar making its way up finally. Same with the Copperhead and the Scorpion. So yeah, these guys finally decided to join us. That was a really nice shot by that missile turret. Yeah, that missed. That's not a surprise. Okay. Our turn. So at this point, I want to move the stealth. I mean, I'd love to jump the stealth. And I think jumping the stealth is the correct option here, despite the stability building up. And we're going to go for the gun technical here. This is definitely a kill on the gun technical.
Firing everything I've got.
Kaboom.
Knocked out a
Fantastic. Okay. The Hunchy cannot... Oh, actually we can get in line of sight of somebody. And this is the Dervish. And we have pretty decent hit odds on the Dervish. Okay. That's a lot of armor reduction.
Ready to rock.
We can take the Shadowhawk up over here. And hit odds are still fantastic on the Dervish. Why are they so low on the Icarus? One less evasive pip. Out of curiosity. Interesting. Well, we may be able to take out this torso. We were not. Icarus is firing on that building. And it almost took it down. Okay.
Ready for orders.
We're going to bring our Vulcan over... I guess over here. We're not going to be able to fire on the Dervish, but maybe we can get the Icarus's attention.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
1 damage. That was, kind of bad. Tanks are closing in. We did not get the Dervish's attention, so that building is dead. Noted. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to continue closing in with our Stalker.
Roger that.
And the Stalker is going to hit the Dervish weak side here.
Roger.
Show me your war face.
I mean, we destroyed an LRM-10. That's something.
Good.
Okay. No damage to the Dervish from that rifle position. Head hit from those missiles. SRM ammo explosion from the rockets. That's pretty good. We'll take that.
Good to
Okay,
go.
so that means that it's time to cruise our stealth in behind the Icarus.
Moving fast.
Now our hit odds aren't great. I'm going to Vigilance here to actually reduce our stability. And that will boost our hit odds tremendously. This thing has really weak rear armor.
Did you?
I did see that. Well, we'll take the MG ammo explosion. Great job, Commander. Now they can re-establish their data relay.
Mission successful.
So that was 2 lucky ammo explosions in a row there. We probably should have lost 1 more building there if we hadn't have gotten super lucky, but I think either way they wouldn't have succeeded in surviving another 2 rounds to destroy all the buildings, so I think we had that no matter what. And I also think that we now know that we don't need to avoid Blackout, so that's not a problem. They want the Dervish part and the Icarus 2 part, and they're offering us an internal combustion engine, a light rifle, and LMG ammo? No. Get out of here, pirates. Okay, so we can prioritize getting ourselves a javelin. That would be a full javelin. We would not get anything else in terms of priority salvage. There really isn't that much else that I want for priority salvage, though. Like, the Icarus parts, sure, that's whatever. We're not going to get a full Icarus out of this. Okay, we got an Icarus part, we got an extra javelin part. That's not the end of the world. So that means that we have a javelin ready to go. I mean, a javelin would be a halfway decent backstabber. I'm not sure we need to ready it, though, realistically. We can have it in parts in case we need a backup mech, but I don't think we need it. Okay, Yang, how much is this going to cost to repair? Probably not much. We took almost no damage. 240 C-bills, and 1 day for repairs. Okay, do it. We're going to tick forward 1 day here. And we're ready to deploy again. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to get ourselves some more cash. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.